They re-signed Shamet as well. I like Landry Shamet. I really like the moves that they made. I liked Malcolm Brogdon back when he was playing. I mean, what, for the Bucks? I think he was playing uh, for the Celtics. He's been around,
Yes.
but he's a really good player when he's healthy. The guy's a very smart player. And I think he's going to bring a different kind of dynamic on the floor, kind of backing up Jalen Brunson when we've got him running the point. He's also a bigger guard. So I think it's going to be interesting. But Jordan Clarkson's going to be that guy that we need. I think that was part of the issue last year. We've got guys that can light it up, but do we have guys that can light it up consistently coming off the bench? And for a second there, we kind of thought Campaign was going to be that guy. Then Shamit showed, had a game or two during the playoffs where he kind of came off the bench and lit it up for us. We kind of needed that spark, but we didn't have anybody consistent enough. Miles McBride is the other guy that I think of that should be taking a next step. I'm scared that we might trade him. There are some rumblings that I've been reading about and seeing. And to be honest with you, I think a player like him, not to get off track, is the kind of player that the Magic could use. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I think, if they had a Miles McBride, then I'd be like, oh, you know what? This is going to be interesting. But they don't have a point guard yet. I don't care if Tyus Jones is on the team or not. But anyways, yeah, I'm really excited for Jordan Clarkson. And I know he wanted to be there in New York. So we're going to see what happens. He's won 6 Man of the Year before. And, he's just a proven scorer. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun watching these guys play.
That's kind of my one concern is like there's a lot of potential offense on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to worry about if that's going to be a sacrifice in defense. How
I
that's going to
see.
change the rotation. Like just because Jordan Clarkson, microwave on the bench, he'll come in, just light it up. Deuce McBride's a great defender for his size.
Deuce
I think
McBride's a great
that's where he
defender.
fits in.
Buselli's a great
Buselli's a great
defender.
defender.
So I'm not too worried about, like I said, I'm not worried about the defensive end. I think I mentioned that earlier, even coming off the bench. Because if we do start Mitch and Cat, then Josh Hart's coming off the bench. And to be honest with you, he's another great defender. So, regardless, the interchangeable parts that we have, I don't think we're going to be losing too much on defense. Except for the bigs thing, I think we need another 7-footer. That's going to be tough. But
you can get by with it in the East, I think. Mm-hmm. But when you start playing those Western Conference teams, it gets a little tough.
Yeah, there's some big teams out there. Pause. I don't know if there's a pause or not. But there's some big dudes out there.
Thing. That's the thing too. Is like if you bring Josh Hart off the bench, that's probably best case scenario because then you kind of still can have one or two of those wing defenders on the floor at all times.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and obviously Josh Hart's rebounding is second to none for that team for his size.
Yeah,
he's a break starter, and in a Mike Brown offense where I think he wants to kind of set up the tempo a little bit more. I think you're going to see that's going to be huge for them is crashing the boards. Mikal Bridges could rebound, Josh Hart could rebound, obviously Cat and Mitch can rebound, Ubaselli could rebound. So they have some good rebounding. So I think that's a thing too. And that's kind of what won them a lot of their games in the playoffs was second chance points.